This is Affair Confessions, a place where truth isn't easy, but it's honest. I didn't lose my life because I stopped loving my partner. I lost it because I answered a message I should have ignored. It said, "Hey, long time." We met just to catch up, and one coffee changed everything. Never thought a single Facebook message could undo an entire life. It came in on a Tuesday night. Quiet, ordinary, forgettable. I was half watching TV, half scrolling, killing time before bed. Then I saw the name. Someone I hadn't thought about in years. Someone I had buried beneath marriage, responsibility, and routine. "Hey, long time. I hope you're doing well." That was it. No flirtation, no agenda. Just words, harmless words. I stared at the screen longer than I should have. I told myself it was nothing. I told myself I was just being polite, so I replied. And that was the first lie. We started talking casually, safe topics, work, life. Where are you now? Do you remember that old place? Do you still laugh the same way? I told myself it was nostalgia, that everyone checks in on the past sometimes, but nostalgia is dangerous when you're unhappy and pretending you're not. I had a life, a real one, a partner who trusted me, a routine I helped build brick by brick. We had inside jokes, shared bills, shared plans. From the outside, it looked solid. From the inside, it was quiet, predictable, comfortable in a way that slowly numbed me. And that message didn't just reopen memories, it reopened a version of myself I had locked away. The younger me, the reckless me, the me who felt chosen. A few days later, they suggested we meet. Just to catch up. That phrase should come with a warning label. I hesitated. I knew what line I was standing near. I even typed out a refusal. But I deleted it. I told myself I was mature enough, that nothing would happen, that I deserved closure, or curiosity, or whatever excuse felt safest. We chose a cafe. Neutral ground, daytime, public. I remember walking in and seeing them already there. Time had changed us, but not enough. The smile was familiar. The laugh landed exactly where it used to. And suddenly years collapsed into minutes. We talked like no time had passed, like life hadn't pulled us in opposite directions. And something dangerous happened. I felt seen, not as a spouse, not as a responsible adult, but as me. I went home that night shaken. I told myself that was it, that I'd gotten it out of my system, that I'd returned to normal. Instead, we started messaging more. Good morning texts, late-night conversations, sharing frustrations I should have shared at home, laughing about things only we understood. We crossed boundaries without touching. That's how it starts. No hotel rooms, no secrets yet, just emotional intimacy dressed up as friendship, and I let it happen because it felt alive. The affair didn't begin with sex. It began with permission to complain, permission to fantasize, permission to believe that this connection meant something more than coincidence. When we finally crossed the physical line, it felt inevitable, like the universe had planned it, like fate had waited patiently for us to catch up. That's another lie people tell themselves. There is no fate in betrayal, only choices. At first, the affair felt like oxygen. I felt desired, wanted, excited. I started dressing better, smiling more, checking my phone constantly, and I became someone I didn't recognize, someone who lied easily, someone who compartmentalized, someone who could kiss their partner and feel nothing. I told myself I was being careful. I wasn't. The life I built didn't collapse all at once. It cracked. Suspicion, distance, questions I answered too quickly, stories that didn't quite line up, trust eroding quietly, like water under a foundation. Then one day, everything came out. There is no dramatic music loud enough to cover the sound of someone realizing you betrayed them, no words powerful enough to undo that moment. I watched years of trust die in real time. The aftermath was worse than the affair itself. The confrontation, the tears, the silence, the look on their face when they asked, "Why?" And I had no answer that didn't sound selfish, because the truth is, I didn't lose my life because of love. I lost it because I was bored, because I chased nostalgia instead of honesty, because I didn't protect what mattered. The affair didn't save me. It didn't become a fairy tale ending. It became ashes. The person from my past? They returned to being a memory. The excitement faded under the weight of consequences, and suddenly all that was left was wreckage. I lost my home. I lost my partner. I lost the version of myself I could live with. All because I answered a message I should have ignored. If you're watching this and you're standing where I stood, if an old name lights up your screen and your heart skips, if you're telling yourself it's harmless, please understand this. Not everything that feels familiar is safe. Not everything that feels exciting is worth the cost. Some doors are closed for a reason, and some messages aren't just messages, they're matches.